Hello, hello, all. We are here with our Sunday stream. We like to do this every month, and it's a fun time. And we're really excited to talk about what's been going on in the world of Alice. And we've got myself and Tosh here um, for today, and we've got a bunch of people in the chat already just hanging out, and it's awesome seeing y'all there. And lots more people jumping on, I'm sure, as we go on. But yeah, we are super excited to just be here. Grateful for the community, and yeah, how are you doing, Tosh? How are things
I'm
going
g-
with you?
I'm great. Yeah, it's so wonderful to see y'all in the chat. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm seeing some people that are sharing that they've just found our music, and that's awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, it's spring. We have officially hit the spring equinox, so we are officially in spring. Here in Southern California, it feels like summer.
Yeah.
It got almost at like up to 100 degrees, but I know that's still snowing in certain parts. So hopefully it is springish wherever y'all are.
It was actually hotter for a bit here in LA. I saw my car thermometer up to like 106 the other day. It's freaking hot.
Hot, very
Hot.
hot. Yes, yes,
It's yeah.
yes.
It's
We
like
are
the
grateful for the air conditioner. Yes.
mhm. Heat is hot.
Heat is hot, indeed, indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, so happy spring, friends.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I guess we've had a time change since we've seen you. Except for our friends in Arizona, I know y'all don't do the time difference. So, but most everybody else, I think, is hopefully adjusted to the time change. Yes.
Not here. I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah, it's always a little bit of
Pretty
a
brutal.
shift.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Mia's saying spring-like weather in Jersey, but it's unpredictable.
Oh well.
Chilly at night. Oh, I'm sure it's so pretty there.
Yeah, I
Oh,
miss New
hello,
Jersey.
Johnny.
Jersey's got
Yeah,
a
that's.
lot of farmland.
Is it like New York in that you get a lot of blooms and stuff like that in the spring?
Yeah, for sure. Um, I mean, there's a lot of seasonal colors. So in the fall, there's all your foliage, and then in the spring, you've got all the fruits and everything's blooming. All the cornfields are starting to get corn and stuff like that, or they're growing corn. But yeah, I have a lot of memories of just driving through the countryside in New Jersey. And you don't think of like countryside when you think of New Jersey, but it totally exists and it's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm seeing some. Ryben is saying 90 degrees where you're at. Yeah, we skipped spring too. I think we just jumped over to summer right away.
Hmm.
Oh, that's so cool. John Ekman IV 573 says we get all kinds of flowers here. Where are you located? I am a huge
He's in
fan of
Jersey.
flowers. Oh, you're in Jersey as well. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm hoping to get to see some blooms. We got to like dip our foot out in Antelope Valley because there was a lot of rain. But yeah, I am a huge fan of blooms. If any of y'all are on our Discord or Mad Hatter Army, please share your pictures of flowers. I absolutely love it. So I think it's one of my
Definitely.
favorite parts of spring. Yes.
And yeah,
Dennis.
yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, if you're not on our Discord, I will throw a link in the chat so you could all join.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so you'll have to excuse me if I mispronounce things, but I think it's Kat Katan S NK, new to the band, enjoying the music. Welcome. Great to have you here. Thank you for being here. Yeah. And Warren on Facebook says, Happy spring. Yes. Yeah, so we've been well, as you can see in the background with Scott, we have our vinyls.
Yes, we
We
do.
just got them, yes, and our Nyx plushes. So that's our big exciting. Oh, Yes. This is the single vinyl.
Yeah.
We're getting our double vinyl this week. Their machine, it's the funny thing about making vinyls is that such an intensive process. Yeah, that's the artwork by Daphne Yap. She's amazing. Yeah, that's our single vinyl.
It's incredible seeing the artwork in full size, high resolution. It's just it's really beautiful, and we're super stoked to have this finally. It's been a process, but um I think part of it is that it takes time to really get it right. Like even at the plant, like they th wind up throwing out a lot of the pressings because if it's not perfect or it doesn't pass a QA, like they won't give it to us, you know. So it's a whole big process. So thanks everyone for your patience as we've been going down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, I mean, I really appreciate the fact. Yeah, that's the insert that Scott's holding up. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Trying to like
Scott
get it.
actually did, Scott did all of that. He's the one that put that together.
Well, I didn't take the photos.
No, one of our friends took the photos. This is from
Yeah.
one of our photo shoots, but yeah, he put all the graphics together.
Let's see.
And there's that, and we have lyrics and the band. That's us. Yeah, yeah, it's
Um,
amazing to see it all together. But yeah, like I do really appreciate Onyx. They're the people that put our album together, and they're very much perfectionists in a good way, in the sense that they threw out any vinyls that had defects, and they were really great about making sure that they caught those. And gosh, it's such a process. It was amazing watching the process. But yeah, I'm like I would not catch that. Like they would just look at it and be like, "Oh, do you see this little thing here?" And I'm like, "I wouldn't have seen that, but that's amazing." So, yeah, but we're picking up our double albums this week. So, yeah.
yeah, freaking out with Billy Hume asked who did our pressing, and it's an awesome LA company that we've hooked up with. They're called Onyx Record Plant, or let me see, what's the exact name? It's like Onyx Record Press. And they're like a boutique pressing plant here in LA, and they do a lot of local LA artists and musicians pressings, including some of our favorite artists like Pucifer, Nightclub gets their records pressed there, plus like a ton of like other like amazing artists and musicians. It's just crazy, but they give each and every person the same amount of attention to detail, as if like you were like the biggest artist in the world. It doesn't matter. You come in, they treat you like basically like royalty, and they're just amazing.
Yeah, and it was so cool to get to actually visit because, sometimes it's like when you're working with companies online, I think things get lost in translation and you don't see that real human element. Because if you're placing an order for something, you don't actually get to see it being made and to actually see the little beads of wax, being melted and then pressed. And with the double vinyl, it takes two people and they pour it at the same time. So each one is actually hand pressed, which is amazing. And I think it really comes out in the sound. There's something just very warm and really organic about it. It's my first time having a vinyl. Scott's as well. This is our first vinyl experience.
First vinyl.
Um, yeah, someone in the chat was saying the sleeve. Oh, John says the best part is smelling the vinyl sleeve. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually like do this because I
Oh
would
no.
not know that. How
Does
does
it
it
smell
smell?
good? Mm, it just smells like uh roses and
As
petunias. I don't know.
well,
Um,
there you have it.
Someone was asking if the Perfectly Broken is on this, and yes, definitely.
Yes, yes,
Two versions of Perfectly Broken, above and
yes,
below. It's right there. Yeah, I'm excited.
yeah. Oh, and There was a question about, oh, Kevin was asking, are those the ones that will be autographed? Yes, we had a big, huge band
Hmm.
signing session where we all got together and signed it and numbered them. And yeah, I've actually already put a bunch together to be shipped out.
Hmm.
So that'll be going out tomorrow, and I'm super excited about that. So grateful for everyone's patience. I think for those of you who are vinyl owners, I imagine you probably understand the whole process. So, but here we are. It's crazy that we're here. And yeah, there's just a few more things that we need to finish putting together. So Scott's almost done with the art lyric book. So if anybody ordered that, we're inches away from being finished
Yeah.
with that.
It's in, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the lyric art book is included in a lot of the bundles. So, once that's in, we'll be able to like get all the bundles to y'all. So we'll have everything ready to go as soon as that's done. But I am literally like on the very last page. So thanks for hanging in there. And we got some awesome stuff for y'all. And we appreciate the patience and all the love and support as we've been putting this all together. It's turned out to be a very, big adventure for us, and we've been learning a lot along the way. And it's just like, you know, we're gonna have a lot more ability to do stuff like this in the future.
Yeah, yeah, and it's been such a learning process for us, like from start to finish, because mastering vinyl is different than mastering other formats, and so we had a really great mastering engineer that did mastering specifically for these vinyls. That he is one of the owners at Onyx. So and they put so much love into it. Like they've been doing it for 3 decades, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the last piece is actually going to be the live album. So that's going to be really fun piecing that all together. So yeah. But we have all of our other pieces that we're going to be sending out. So
Hmm.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. I am the one that does all of the merch, like
Literally
the
all of it.
shipping, the packing, the starter packs, all of it. And I love listening to either really awesome music or podcasts or watching series. So if y'all have any suggestions of fun series that you're watching or movies that you've been enjoying, please send it my way because I am going to be probably living in my shipping suit, which is like my panda suit for the next week or so. So, yes, I am a huge fan of comedies and sci-fi. So yes, any fun series, let me know.
Is there anything that you've watched recently while you're doing merch that you think is awesome you want to talk about?
I mean, my latest series that I really loved is Star Trek Academy. If there's any Trekkies in the chat, a huge
Nice.
fan of Star
Yeah.
Trek. Yes, and so that kind of got me into Star Trek Discovery. So yes, anything along those lines. Aw, Patrick is saying challenge accepted. Oh, if I have HBO Max, I should watch Our Flag Means Death. Okay,
Hmm.
duly noted.
Sounds pretty
Yes,
epic.
yes. I like Dr. D 937 is saying live album with hidden tracks and Easter eggs. I think the nature of a live show is that you will inevitably get Easter eggs. Like there's all kinds of like fun surprises and happy accidents that sort of happen in the live format. We never play our set the same way twice. I think that's the fun part about the live band. Since we wrote the songs like kind of in a jam format, very organically, that's kind of how they come out live. So this particular show was the very last show of the tour, the last show that we played, and so I think at this point we were super just warmed up and loose, and there was all kinds of fun, amazing solo moments I think that happened from this show. So yeah.
Yes. Next is the live album, which we're really excited about. We've been so focused on getting all the main Kickstarter rewards fulfilled and everything manufactured, and we're super excited to get back to music. And part of that is working on the live album. So for those that did um, include the live album as part of your rewards, that will come as a separate shipment, like down the line once that's done. But yeah, we're really stoked to get back into music.
Yeah, I've been kind of playing around with some piano ideas. That's kind of my usually my go-to. I usually start songs on the piano before I bring it to the guys to jam out. So I actually have some songs brewing, and I'm super excited to play with it. But I'm like, but we had to finish our thing first before we dive
Mhm.
back into the jam sessions. So that will
Indeed,
happen, I think, sooner than later.
indeed,
Oh,
indeed.
so cool. King Ern is saying hello from Berlin, Germany. Hello to you. Guten Tag. I hope you're having a wonderful, I assume it's evening over there. So I hope you're having a wonderful evening.
Yeah, I was wondering like what time is it in Germany right now? Must be
Yeah.
like pretty late.
I'm just,
Mhm.
yeah. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, John Ekman was saying it's very cool to have a hidden track on a CD. And yeah, that's awesome. We did that a long time ago with the Mankind is Obsolete album. Um we released it was like our I think it was a remix album. We put a hidden track on there. So if you go back to I think it was called Manic Recession.
Hmm.
Um
Yeah.
if you have the CD, there's a hidden track on there. So go check it out. I won't say what it is.
Yeah. That's fun. Oh, hello, Alicia from Mississippi. That's awesome. I'm getting some great suggestions in the chat, y'all. Thank you so much for sending over your series. I am gonna go through these so we can touch back next time we stream. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's important.
yes. Oh, I see a acoustic piano EP or Alice Unplugged. We're overdue for an acoustic album. Like
Hmm.
we did a little mini acoustic tour. Scott and I went to well, it was we had a festival that we played in Detroit, and so we met the band out in Chicago and played like a bunch of acoustic shows with piano and guitar. But the full band acoustic, I love. It goes back to our roots, so we definitely will be doing that. And to answer Pete, you can't open up your new toys without finishing your old toys. But I want all the
Yeah,
toys.
I know. It's true.
Yes, yes, yes.
I think there was a moment we were thinking about doing some sort of spring tour in May or something. There was a potential thing that came up, and then we're like, we were sort of on the fence, right, Tosh? But like ultimately we decided to really just focus on finishing the Kickstarter and really focusing on finishing things, because it's just vital and we just feel like it's important. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
absolutely. I mean, I think the nature of being an artist is that it's like you're always creating, you're always in creative space, and so it's very exciting. But it's there's so much that we are continuing to create with As Above, So Below, and really wanted to just honor it and honor the support around it. And as I've been packing each one up and, recognizing certain names and seeing new names, it's been really special. Some places we've toured, so it's like I'll pack up the merch and I'm like, oh my gosh, here's something going out to St. Louis, and we had such great times in St. Louis, and so yeah, it's been really special, and I think we've been really enjoying just the process of being in the cave. So yeah, as
Definitely.
much as we miss playing, I and we're thinking about fall. I think we're kind of plotting the fall right now. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, in the meantime, I think we have a rather big mountain of things to create right now. So, yeah,
Literally and figuratively,
yes,
many
yes,
mountains of
many mountains.
albums and Nick styles to send out and um all kinds of awesome goodies. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, um, but yeah, it's been great to be able to. Oh, Tony Cataldo says your acoustic was awesome. Tony saw a show in Des Moines.
Mm,
Yeah. So yeah,
that's
thank
right.
you.
Yeah.
Yes, the Panda Cave, indeed. Yes. Um, ooh, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline soundtrack, definitely. Yeah, we'll have to
Yeah, that'd
check
be
that
rad.
out. Yeah. Yeah. I know. We've been, yeah, just, I don't know. I feel like every little piece that's been coming in, because we got that came in week before last. It's just been really exciting. Scott put together a really special tag for Nick's as well. So
The next
yeah,
tag.
the
It's
Nick's
insane.
tag. Yes,
I don't
yes.
have one on me, but it's pretty sweet. If you got a Nick doll, we put together a really cool tag with a little backstory. Um,
Yeah,
it's all about those little things.
it is. It is. And it's crazy because we only have, I think, five left of Nick's. So, yeah. I'm glad that we put in what we did, and yeah, it's I'm like I mustn't hoard all the Nicks. I must.
We have no
She's so
choice.
cute.
Yeah.
She's so
Mm.
cute. I must give her away.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, we're being asked if we'll be doing a show in Pacific Northwest, like Portland or Vancouver. That's actually what we're thinking. We're overdue for Pacific Northwest.
Hmm.
Um, and we love Pacific Northwest, and it's so crazy how time is fluid. I was realizing, I was like, oh my gosh, we have not played there in way too long. So, yes, we will absolutely be returning to Seattle, Portland. We absolutely love the community there. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're also trying to figure out where we'll be doing our basically we have like a yearly retreat. We've been doing it in New Orleans for many years, but we're thinking of something new, but we're not sure yet. So we'll keep you all updated.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, yes. Oh, that's so cool. I'm seeing Forrest Miller, and Catan S N K. I hope I'm saying that right, and I'm sorry if I'm not. Ordered starter packs. Thank you so much. I can't wait to write them for you. I'm the one that does all the little putting togethers of things. So yeah, I'll be looking for your names on there. Oh, and Radon Man RC said, I just ordered a Nick doll. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I
Thank
just
you
saw it
so
come in.
much.
So
Yes, thank you.
only four left now.
Ah, oh my gosh.
Um,
Um,
yeah.
oh, freaking out with Billy Hume is asking if we are coming to Atlanta. So we played in Atlanta last fall. October-ish, I think, is when we played Atlanta. So I don't know if we're going to be doing it for this next round, but it's a place we love playing, so we will definitely be back.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're here, oh, I see Dennis is asking for ordering more Nick dolls, and he was planning on ordering one on Wednesday. Yeah, for sure. We didn't, we never know what the demand will be for something. So, we'll definitely put another order in eventually, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to actually like play around with different versions of Nyx as well, because it's kind of fun to do like different variations.
Ooh.
So yeah, this one took a while to put together. So it's when we run out of this one, it'll probably take a little bit to for the Nyx to get pieced together and made and shipped back. But yeah, we'll eventually have more if we run out this time. Um,
Yeah, see, Brad is asking if Nick's will be delivered by June. Oh yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
yes. Yes. Yes, absolutely.
We
Yes.
um we have the everything in hand. We have all the packaging materials. We have the tags. We're getting some. We need a box for the box basically. So some of the boxes, yeah, it just depends on like if you ordered like just the Nyx doll or if you ordered the Nyx plus like a vinyl, then we're gonna be putting that in a box. So it's like we need boxes for boxes for boxes. It's a whole thing. We're learning. So,
It's learning as
but
we go. We're like, oh, there's the more boxes needed, so I am
mhm,
swimming in boxes. Yes.
yes. With that said, we're getting the final pieces on Wednesday for some of the bigger orders. So they'll be everything's going out like next week for those orders.
Yeah. Oh, Ricky Dean is asking, how is it on the road, and what is the longest that we've been out there? We love being on the road. It's honestly, it's a way of life. It's not for everyone, but in our band, like we absolutely love being on the road. And the longest we've been on the road is a year. This was with our other project, Mankind is Obsolete. And actually, being on the road for a year is what it really inspired us to create Alice. Because it was just like I don't know, when you're on the road for a really long time, you'll find like random pianos on the road and you think of random ideas and just start jamming around. And like we just started coming up with a bunch of ideas that turned into Alice. So yeah, we've our tours like kind of vary in length. We tend to like to do certain regions for each tour now. We tend to not do like full US all at once. It'll be just like, okay, we'll hit the East Coast for a tour or
Mhm.
Pacific Northwest or Southeast, that sort of thing. So, and kind of split things up. But yeah, we love being on the road. Can't wait to be back. So, yeah. And we've been touring pretty like consistently for a really long time.
Mhm.
So, yes, our hearts are absolutely on the road. I love live music myself. So when I'm in town, I always try to support my friends. I like to go check out other bands. We're actually going to be having a little band outing to watch Bad Omens this week. So I'm super excited about that.
Oh,
But
that's this week?
yeah, that's this
Oh,
week. So
wow.
yeah, we're gonna have a little
Cool.
inspiring band trip. But yeah, we all love live music and just try to
Hmm.
just immerse ourselves and support it as much as possible.
Yeah, it's always great to go to see the big shows and like all the, like the smaller local shows too. We
For sure.
try to catch our friends' bands when they're in town, or we'll go to see like, Bad Omens or Tool or um, what are some other bands we've seen? Seen a bunch.
Hai that was
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Yeah, yeah. Aurora,
Mhm.
she blew me away. But it never gets old. Like I just feel like no matter how much I play music myself, even being on the road, like we've literally like turned right around and just gone and like watched one of our friends' shows because I don't know, there's just something really magical about live music and the community.
Mhm.
Yeah, so. Oh, and Ricky is saying Northern California, please. Absolutely. Yeah, we love Northern California, so we will definitely be heading that way for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And Doug Price is saying Northern Virginia. Yeah, we love playing in the area. So we've played in Richmond
Richmond,
and DC, but there's other
North
places
Carolina
that
too.
yeah, North
Yeah.
Carolina, other places to explore for sure. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
some reason we keep getting pulled out to the East Coast for tours. So it's like, yeah, we're trying to like hit some of the other areas too, that we just haven't been in so long, like Pacific Northwest and there's like just places in the Midwest too, that are really great. We gotta make our rounds.
Yeah, I know. I feel if only we could just like exist in multiple dimensions all at once, but maybe we do. But and to tour in all the places all at once. We're
Yes.
not quite at that technology yet.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. Yes.
It's like virtual
Um,
reality or something. I don't know.
yes,
It's still not the
yes.
same though. Go to a show live
Oh,
in person.
yes, yes. Oh, hello, Marvelite. Always wonderful to see you on here. Thank you for being here. Yes, and getting requests for Houston and Tucson. Oh, a promise for tacos in Houston. You know we will play for tacos. That
Yeah.
is like absolutely yes. The band will play for tacos.
I mean,
Tacos, pizza.
you'd build tours around food for sure.
It's true. We
Yeah.
get promised,
Mhm.
things and I'm like, "Oh, hello. We will come your way. Absolutely."
Like
Yes.
it's the fun is being a band and going to places and eating all the awesome food in that place and then going to the next place and eating all the awesome food there.
Yeah, it's so cool to like get to experience like the different foods from the different regions, and they're so different as
Hmm.
well. It's like barbecue in one place can be different in another, like Midwest barbecue versus Texas barbecue, that sort of thing. So, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, Ricky is asking, can I get a VIP pack anytime before your live shows? Yes, yes, absolutely. You can actually get it anytime. And yeah, we've had people just this week actually get the VIP bundles and things like that. So yeah, Scott, did you want to drop that in the chat?
Yeah, I could do that. I do that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we've upgraded our VIP bundle to include vinyl now. So very excited to have that. And those will all be shipping out soon as well. Something really cool. Ooh, can I talk about this, Tosh? It's just the
Yes,
packaging.
yes,
Um,
yes, yes, yes.
so we're so for all the basically part of Kickstarter was having a lot of these deluxe box set sort of tiers. And we wanted to make something really special as the actual box. So we have a really cool design in store for y'all, and it's this beautiful packaging with artwork embossed onto it using different printing techniques that we've never used before. So we're really stoked about that, and all the Kickstarter box sets will have this awesome box, plus the VIP collector's edition as well. So it fits like vinyl, t-shirts, and all the other stuff that we have included. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's been really fun thinking of like all the different ways to like put things together. Yeah, I really love. I don't know. It's like I guess crafting is the best word. So, yeah, anytime we come up with something fun, it's just really like the
mm,
boxes. Like we're doing
totally.
I did a bunch of the boxes for the Kickstarter as well. So we have like some of those. Let's see if I have one here. The little Tosh intention boxes.
Oh, the Tosh stash boxes
Yes,
as um
this is my latest one that I did. It's like the little intention box with the little candle holder, and there's Nick's on there. It's very fun to put together. So yeah, but yeah, we've been kind of like thinking of all the ways because it's like you don't just ship the thing; you have to think about like the box to put the thing in to ship it
yeah.
out. So yes, unfortunately, again, we are not quite at the instant transport era. But also thinking of how to ship it safely. That's a big thing. So there's different ways to ship the vinyls. I learned myself that you actually are supposed to take the vinyl out of the sleeve. So those of you that are getting a vinyl, we put a lot of love into hopefully getting it to you safely. Yes,
Yeah, we
yes.
researched that because vinyl's very fragile, and so
Hmm.
is all the packaging, and things shake around a lot during shipment. So there's all these techniques. We had no idea. We were just like trying to figure out, all right, how do you do this properly? So yeah, like Tosh said, you have to take the vinyl out of the actual sleeve, but then put it right next to the sleeve, and that's wrapped in like a poly wrap situation, sandwiched between two pieces of cardboard with bubble wrap, and then these special shipping boxes for vinyl, and they're super secure. So you could like probably throw it like a frisbee, and I wouldn't try it, but you know, they seem pretty sturdy.
Yes, yes, in theory. Oh, so cool. I am seeing a hello from Brian from Rhode Island. So cool. There's a place we've never played. We've never played in Rhode Island. So I think we've played like in surrounding areas, but never
Hmm.
actually Rhode Island. But hello, hello to you.
Yeah. We usually like do like New York City and like New
hmm
Jersey
Or
too.
Salem. Salem. We've played in Salem and Boston as well.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yes. I'm seeing a promise for chili in Dayton,
Oh
Ohio.
my God. See, now this is how
Yes.
we do it. This is how we plan our tour. Just,
I know. We keep on
yeah.
seeing amazing, yummy, yummy
Hmm.
promises in the chat, and I'm like, okay, we have to go there too now.
Hmm.
We'll put it on the list for sure. Yes.
I miss
Ooh,
playing
pancakes.
Ohio.
Yeah, we love playing Ohio. We've
Yeah.
played some amazing shows there.
Hmm.
So, yeah, absolutely. We'll be back in Ohio
Canton,
for sure. Mm-hmm. Loved Canton. That was
crazy
awesome.
shows.
Yeah. Yeah, really cool. West Palm Beach, that's another awesome
Mm.
place that we love. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And we need to play in Philly. We will be playing in Philly, so yeah. Um we're getting asked if the Hatters for Life tier will ever be put back on the table.
I would, you know what? I think, we'll probably be able to do that next time we have another crowdfunding campaign. Um, I think, it's something it's for really special circumstances, but I for sure will say yes to that, you know.
Yeah. Yes.
So Pete says breakfast burritos, so I'm like, yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, Pennsylvania in general is awesome. Philly, but like we've played other places in PA, you know.
Yeah, Gordon, our bass player, is from Pittsburgh, and so it is like kind of a family reunion when we get to play there.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and we usually we either play New York or New Jersey. Last time we played at Dark Force Fest in New Jersey, and they have a proximity clause, so we weren't able to play like in some of the surrounding areas, like
Hmm.
New York or Philly. But yeah, next time we're out there, we would love to get to play all the little nooks and crannies that we can for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what's really fun is like when you take a little pause or go to a different region, then you come back to one of your favorite regions. It's like just seeing the people that come out, seeing how things change and it's always like a reunion too. So
Yeah. Yeah, it is really really cool to revisit places. I mean, it's always fun to visit new places, but get to reconnect with people, as they come back, it's amazing.
hmm.
Oh, someone was asking about proximity clause. So when you play some shows, sometimes, like especially larger ones, because Dark Force Fest is a large festival. They make you sign an agreement that you won't play in certain areas around, and I guess that's just to make sure that
Hmm.
it doesn't dilute the people that go to the festival. So sometimes when you work with certain promoters, they're like, "Don't play in this area for this amount of time." So yeah, that's a proximity clause.
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's different when you just play like a regular show, like people, depending on the promoter you're working on. If you're
Hmm.
playing just a regular show, you can just tour as you will, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah. Yes, yes.
I'd love just to if you're in the chat, just like let us know where you are, just do a shout out to your current city.
Yeah. Oh,
Cool.
I see. Avid Light is saying they saw Aurora's recent movie theater release of Mexico City concert. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Yeah, Aurora's amazing. I'll have to check that out. I want to check that. Definitely a fan.
No. What have we done recently? I'm trying to think. Just been so busy with all the merch and fulfillment. Everything is like
Hmm
sort of a blur. Um,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, I'm seeing a few Virginias here and an Oregon.
yeah.
Nice. Oh, another Virginia. Houston, Texas. Aw, Matt. Matt Harsha from St. Louis.
Matt made
Yes.
amazing Tosh figurines, which will be going out to a few people, handful of people. Very stoked.
Yeah, they're so beautiful. Yeah, Matt did such an amazing job.
Mhm.
Really, a lot of love in that. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing Maryland, Florida, Kentucky, Ohio,
Nice. Phoenix is
somewhere.
from somewhere. Mhm.
Yes, magical somewhere. Yes,
Mhm.
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Oh, yes, Austin. Oh, Austin here from State College, Pennsylvania. At first I saw Austin, I was like, oh, another Texan. Oh, State College, Pennsylvania. So Chicago. Yeah, I am seeing a lot of Virginia people, so a lot of Virginia representation. Savannah, Reno. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, that's amazing.
Honestly, it's like,
Rock
yeah.
Iconoclast,
Mm.
Arizona.
Whoa.
Mm, yeah, it's Wa.
Oh, it's Wa.
Yay.
I kind of
Yeah.
Wa.
Oh.
We miss you guys.
Yeah.
We go way back with Iconoclast.
Yeah.
For yeah, I mean yeah, Mankind is Obsolete was touring with them way back in the day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's one of
Yeah.
my first
It's like
shows.
OG bestie band.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
Heaven.
Yeah. The song Drown is Jonah's lyrics. That's Jonah was the singer of Iconoclast. So, yeah. Always representing Iconoclast in all the ways that we can. Yeah.
Hmm.
I see San Jose, California.
I think Rydell. I can't tell. Anyways, it was nice meeting at Juno in Albuquerque, and that was amazing.
That was
Such a
such a
great
cool
show.
show. Yeah. That was our first time playing Juno, and I loved it, man. And like, oh my gosh, everybody there was just amazing. We had such a great time. Yeah.
Nice.
Wilmington, North Carolina on Cape Fear.
See, Marvelite's asking about the actual Tosh figurines that were made. So those were like exclusive for the Kickstarter. So there's literally zero left. There's no more. Um, but you never know. Sometime down the line, if there's going to be another collaboration with Matt Harsha. But um, it's pretty awesome. Super limited stuff. So
Yes, yes.
mhm.
I would love to. We would love to get Matt. Always.
Yes.
Yeah, so talented. So yes, if Matt has bandwidth, we would love to get
Mhm.
to create together again. So yeah, Matt's the mastermind behind the Tosh figurines.
That's the man.
Yes, yes. Ooh, I'm seeing Alabama. That's awesome. We loved playing Birmingham. So fun. It was such a fun show. Yeah. And asking about is the Nyx keychain or the Nyx dolls going to be online? I'm not sure. Are those online, Scott? Do you
Well,
know
the
in
next
the
dolls are
merch
for
store?
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We only have four left. So I'll post the link again. I think it's right over here. The little next doll. But the pins are all sold out. We will probably make another pin, but it'll be like a different edition. It will have a different, like a variation of the design, something different. No, but yeah, those pins just like disappeared. So need to make more
Yeah.
stuff, apparently.
Yes.
Need to make more music too. It's like there's
Yes,
all this
all the
awesome,
things, all the
all the
things. I
things.
mean, gosh, I'm so grateful, y'all. Thank you so much for supporting us and you know, I can't even say the words. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so touched. But thank you
Mhm.
so much for just being so supportive. Yeah, it's such a joy to get to create and for y'all to care about what we create. That's amazing. So yeah. Um,
Yeah, you all are
Marv.
keeping. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
was gonna say you all are keeping the lights on for the whole entire Alice operation, so thank you.
Yes.
All the manufacturing and shipping and all that stuff. So it all helps. So thank you. Mm.
Ricky Dean is off to make cake pops. That's amazing. Eat extra for us, please. That sounds awesome. I hope you enjoy your cake pops. How does one make cake pops? I'm like,
Hmm.
that sounds like a fun culinary adventure.
Is it like a cupcake but on a pop stick or popsicle stick?
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't know.
it's like you see those little round cake pops,
Hmm.
like little bites of joy.
Mm. I I
Yeah.
like I like cake and I like pops. Sounds like a good mix.
Oh, this is so cool. So Matt Harsha says that he got to meet the writer of the Dead Lucky comic this weekend at MegaCon in Orlando.
Mm.
I had her sign the comics that the Alice band had previously signed. Oh my gosh, that's so special. Isn't Melissa amazing? I don't know if you had a chance to like deep dive, but she is just incredible. Like such an incredible writer and creative. Melissa also she's written all kinds of stuff, so she's just incredible artist. And it was amazing to get to work together.
Mhm.
We were, the instant when we were asked, like, do you want to make this theme song for Dead Lucky? We were like, that's kind of a dream come true. I mean, we get to make a theme song and for a comic book. Yes, please. So that makes me so happy that you got to meet Melissa.
Yeah, I am, excuse me, I'm a huge fan of Image Comics in general, and having the opportunity to work, somehow contribute to, like someone who's doing something with Image Comics was awesome. I grew up collecting comic books, and it's like always like all about the Spawn and Max and all that. And then being part of it, I was like, yes, dream come true.
Total dream come true. Yes, absolutely.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that like it's one of our favorite things is to get to collaborate with other artists. Like Matt's on here as well, and I love that we intertwine in our different ways.
Mm.
It's so cool, and yeah, and then for those of us too that like have a soft spot in our heart for like fantasy and sci-fi and things like that. It's always like amazing when you get to like cross streams and be
Mm.
like, "What's in your picnic basket? Can we make a sandwich together?" So, yes.
Yes, I really like
Um,
sandwiches. Hmm.
I seem to have a lot of food analogies today. Yes. Oh my gosh. I have Austin is sharing. I have just enough room for an Alice tattoo on my right arm, and that will finish my sleeves. Oh my gosh. That is an honor. Wow. Yes. If you make that happen, if you are comfortable, we'd love to see a picture of that. So please send it our way. That's amazing.
Yeah, we have a couple of Mad Hatters have some Alice related tattoos, and it's always pretty amazing when you see the pictures. It's like definitely wow.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Um, oh, Jimmy is saying, could you get us in touch with a band? We're always open to meeting other, creatives and kindred spirits. So absolutely, we have an open door. We welcome all friends. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Send
It's
us a
always fun to,
DM. Yeah.
yes. Yeah, we answer all the things on all the platforms or emails, like however you communicate with us. We try as best we can to always respond. So and yeah, we're an indie band, so we don't really have like label or manager or anything like that runs things for us. So sometimes if it takes a little bit to get back to you, just keep in mind that it's us little hamsters behind the wheel running everything
Hmm.
ourselves. But we always appreciate the patience. Yeah, sometimes if people have questions about their orders, I always really appreciate when they communicate because I'm like, if I get an address wrong or something like that, it's always good to know. So I appreciate, communication and feedback and stuff. So yeah.
Hmm. Getting a lot of questions in the chat, Tosh, if you're hungry. because of
I
all the
think I
food
forgot,
analogies.
y'all. I think I forgot to eat lunch. I think this is what happened. Well, when you get in the zone, like especially when I'm packing merch, I just like I'm in the zone and like boom, 4 hours have passed, and I'm like, how did my morning just go? But I might be, but I love food. The whole band does. So, and this seems to be a theme. Like people will write us and be like, come to this town, we will buy you tacos. So yes,
Hmm. Yeah, I always like talking about tacos.
yes.
Hmm.
Ryben is asking what kind of comics you like.
Oh, for me, well, growing up, I was really into Spawn, Spider-Man. Who else? Max. Actually, I was thinking about Max today because the artist that drew Max unfortunately just passed away either today or yesterday. So, um, but like those are my three big ones, and I was also into Valiant comics as well. Um, there's a lot of good comic books in that universe too. But like I collected a bunch and I still have them. But yeah, it's just like I don't know, I was like obsessed with Spawn and it made me want to like start drawing. When I was like 10 or 11 years old. I was like drawing my cat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay. I love kitties and I love drawings of kitties. So this is a good
Hmm.
way I think to get started.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all like really big fans actually.
Hmm.
Yeah, I also really love Image comics as well. Yeah, that's probably like the favorite. I heard a really cool interview with oh, who is it from Image Comics, Scott? Who is it that I was
Mm.
thinking of?
Todd McFarlane or
Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
amazing
It was
artist. Yeah.
yeah. It was
Holy
amazing.
crap.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Uh
Hmm.
John is asking, do we go back later and read all the comments? I guess you mean on the if you mean on
Here
the
we
streams,
go back and read.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes I don't catch all of the questions, and I apologize. I try to get as many in as I can on
Hmm.
these, but yeah,
Yeah.
we do try to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's good to
I
see.
think I
Well,
I figure if you take the time to communicate with us, it's the least we can do to communicate back, and we always appreciate anyone taking the time.
mhm.
It's awesome. Like whether or not we've met in person, I think it's awesome that we get to connect in the virtual spaces, and
Oh yeah.
hopefully in the future in the real spaces when we get to play music. So
Hmm.
yeah, yes. Oh. I love the little heart emojis, Marvelite. That's awesome. Oh, the Beachcomber is asking if you can grill something up. Yes. Send virtual grilled things my way, please. John is saying Dead Lucky is an awesome song. Thank you. It was super inspiring to make. So, Melissa sent over the the story. So we actually got to read the story before it came out. And so like deep diving into it, it was really fun because usually, when we write songs, a lot of times it comes from an internal place, but it's always fun to collaborate with other artists when they're like, okay, I have the storyline. These are the themes I'm playing with, and when you're playing around with a story that's outside of yourself, though, it's like I still felt a really deep emotional connection. The story, without giving it too much away, is about a veteran that's dealing with PTSD and discovers superpowers. My dad actually is a veteran, and so that was like a story that felt very deep and near and dear to my heart. And so it was just it felt really special to get to make music for that.
Hmm. So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin is asking when we're going to be back in Des Moines. It's so great to see you, by the way. Yay. I hope soon. We love playing Des Moines. Des Moines is so special. When we play in Des Moines, we try to play with our friends in this belly dance troupe as much as possible. It's another fun collaboration is when we get to perform with dancers. And they did fire dancing last time we were there, like
Mm.
playing as a full band, and that was epic. They did it to Army of Me. So I almost forgot. I forget to sing sometimes when things are epic all around me. Like either my bandmates are playing something amazing, somebody's done an amazing solo, and I was like, there is fire in front of me. I should sing, but there's fire in front of me, and it's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's pretty inspiring.
Yeah. So, but we will be back in Des Moines for sure. Yes.
We got some questions going on here. Um, Devin is asking any chance of coming up to the Pacific Northwest this year, and I think
Yeah,
that's
we're working on
yeah,
that. We're working on
we're
that.
working on it.
Yeah, so I've been poking at the usual suspects that we like to work with when we're up there. So we've been planting seeds to see about a Pacific Northwest tour because we miss y'all so much, and we are overdue. And
Yeah,
so yes,
yeah.
yes, we will be heading your way for
Awesome.
sure. Yes.
And
Oh, and Marv. Oh,
yeah.
go ahead.
Oh no, you go.
Oh, uh, Radon Man RC is asking about, can you see the stars cry? Yeah, please ask if there's any specific questions you have about it. That's beautiful that you really resonate with that. Isidro is saying, sorry for being late as fudge. You are right on time, my friends. I like to think of it as time is fluid, and especially in the Alice Mad Hatter portal space, you are right on time.
They said late as fudge.
Late as fudge.
Hmm. I can imagine fudge being quite late sometimes because I don't know why I'm like imagining it like melting, sort of dripping really slowly, being all late and stuff.
Oh, we love you all. We'll see you next time, too. Aw, yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, can you see the stars cry? So one of the things that we used to do almost every year is that we performed at the Labyrinth Masquerade Ball. If you're not familiar with it, it's a masquerade ball based on the movie Labyrinth, and there's storylines like in performances and characters, and we were inspired to write this particular song based on one of the stories from one of the years that we were there. So yeah, that was a very inspired song, and I love that that particular one really touched you.
That's really cool. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. It's a fun little Easter egg.
I didn't know that. I was like, all right, cool.
Nightbart is asking, is that the same group that danced in the Breathe music video? Actually, no. We're so fortunate we get to create with different dance troupes. So this particular dance troupe for Breathe is local here to LA. They did a lot of stuff as well for the Labyrinth Masquerade Ball. There's kind of a community of artistic misfits, I guess you can call it, called the Cypher Art Studio, and that's kind of how we got started with all of this like crazy multimedia collaborations. And we actually built that set. So in the music video, that's all built by us and our community. All that crazy desert stuff was in the backyard of our
Mhm.
friends where we shot the electrical music video because during the pandemic, our friends. So I joke about the fact that during the pandemic, some people got into making bread. We all had our thing to kind of keep us going, and he made a rain machine in his backyard. And so we were kind of musing on the concept of for Breathe, we were like, we felt like it needed to be out in the desert and have this like very post-apocalyptic kind of feel to it. And then for Electrical, we were like, we need something that feels dark and rainy. And he was like, well, I just built a rain machine. And we were like, I guess we're going to go and play in your backyard in the rain machine then. So, yeah. Oh, Ryben is asking about Upside Down. Um,
Hmm.
so so that's actually part of the 13th Hour album, and we gave ourselves the challenge of writing and releasing a song, a music video, and a piece of art every full moon for 13 months. That's why it's called the 13th Hour. And Upside Down was a song where I think we wrote, produced, and created everything within like 48 hours.
Mm.
And it's really fun to give yourself that kind of a creative challenge because I feel like the inner editor just gets out of the way. It was just like kind of wrote it from the gut. It was like you don't have room at all. There was no time because we had to get the song done by the full
Mhm.
moon. And so we were like, all right, what feels real and raw, like in this very moment? And Upside Down came out from that.
Mm.
So, yeah,
That was really fun.
that was really
Very
fun.
quickly put together though. It was like recorded. And we mixed it too. We're like we just wrote, recorded, and mixed it. Did the music video in 2 days. It's crazy.
Yeah,
We need
yeah.
to do that
So
again.
a lot of times, like if we're in a jam session, like the guys will like jam out something instrumentally, and I'll just sit in a corner, like with my notebook, and then I'll think of like, like different lyric ideas that come to me, different melodies that come to me, and that's just kind of how it comes out. So it's a kind of very like subconscious process, I guess, but one of the things I really love about my band is that we've all kind of given ourselves the room to just do whatever. Like it's kind of a great space to create because you might come up with ideas that's not used, but everyone's like, oh, that's cool. Like we might not use it for this, but we'll try it for something else. So it's been a great way to grow for sure.
Hmm. Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm seeing request for a cover. I haven't heard of this song, but we'll definitely check it out, Marvelite. Yeah, thanks for the suggestion.
Yeah, we'll be putting together some lists soon.
Yeah,
Because that's on the agenda is doing a bunch of covers. Yeah.
yeah. We're our so we're doing a follow up double album. And it's gonna be as within, so without. So covers and then songs inspired
Hmm.
as well. It's sort of like almost like a inception in a way, but like these are the songs that have inspired us, and here are songs that we are creating on our own. So
Hmm.
yeah. Oh, and Radon is asking for a Discord link, Scott, if you don't mind dropping that in the chat.
I am on it. You can probably
Awesome.
hear me clicking around a bunch. I don't know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's very clicky sounding.
It's cool. I'm seeing some love for Labyrinth. Oh, Michael says your CD player skipping and hasn't been able to listen to our album yet. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
That sucks. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
send us an email or DM, and we could send you some uh, digital versions.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it is such a great movie. David Bowie was amazing, Stephen. Absolutely. Oh, what are we? Kevin is asking what we're listening to right now.
What are we listening to? What are you listening to, Tosh?
I am listening to the sound of our wonderful friends in the stream virtually.
Any new
uh,
bands or
any
music you?
music? Um, So, like, it depends on my mood. Like, if I'm in a work mode, and I'm, just trying to focus, I like to listen to ambient music. So, like,
Mm,
ambient, electronic music. I've been listening to a lot of Irish music. I just sang in an Irish concert. And so the conductor I worked with is Irish, and so it was really cool. So I got really into like Irish folk music actually. And
mm,
there are such earworms. Like it's kind of dangerous to start learning music like that because it gets stuck in your head, and like 4 a.m. you're awake with Irish folk song just like twiddling away.
mm.
So, yeah, but actually I've been loving Irish folk music. So, yeah, how about you?
Well, I mean, a bunch of music. What's funny is that what is weird is, we haven't created any new music in a little bit because we've been so focused on the Kickstarter. When I hear a song, it will get stuck in my head for like way too long. Like I've had songs stuck in my head for like weeks these days. And I think when I'm actually actively making music, it doesn't happen as much. Um, but yeah, I think one of the more recent ones that got stuck in my head was like a aesthetic perfection song for some reason. Because
Mm,
we interviewed or you interviewed Daniel Graves a few weeks ago, and I was just listening to his music randomly, and that just was like on loop in my head. Um, Definitely listening to, let's see, I'm like looking at my list of Spotify bands. Actually, Daft Punk, Tron Legacy soundtrack is just like one of my go-to soundtracks. I love soundtrack music in general, but this is like one of the all-time greatest soundtracks ever created. So if you haven't listened to it,
Yes.
listen to it. It influences me pretty much all the music that I do. Like I'll be thinking somewhere in my back of my head, Daft Punk, Legacy. Um, yeah, but like it's weird. I'll just like random blips of music just like starts blasting me in my brain sometimes. So I think it's time to start making some new music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, it's so good to see you, Cheshire Cat. It's always
Oh,
wonderful. Congrats on your new single coming out. That's awesome. Cheshire Cat was asking, do we often have a mindset for a song and find that it sidetracks? Always. Like,
mm,
I like to kind of leave things open because if I get too locked into a concept, sometimes I think that's when I can create a block for myself. So it's like I can go into a song feeling a certain way, and it depends. Like sometimes the song gets written immediately, like it all comes out all at once, like melody, lyrics, arrangement, like it all just comes out. But sometimes if it takes time, like I find like it needs to kind of have its own little process. It comes in one way and then it goes out the other, and I'm like, huh. So that's what that song is trying to say. But I find that songwriting definitely reveals a lot of truth, and that's one of the things I really love about songwriting is that, like, I think it kind of like shows you little parts of your heart that maybe you weren't even aware of. So yeah.
no, it's amazing.
Oh, Jeff Banks Carpentry is asking which aesthetic perfection song.
I don't know. I forgot the name, honestly, but I
Was
actually
it
thought,
Never Enough?
oh yeah, that
Never
was it.
Never Enough.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
That one is stuck for me too. They're playing I think in a couple weeks here in LA,
Mm,
so excited for that show. It'll be so great to see them live. I've never gotten to see Aesthetic Perfection live, and as Scott mentioned, I interviewed Daniel, who's so inspiring. So yeah, really excited for that show.
yes.
Oh, John is asking about Alice FM. That's on our Discord, by the way. It's on there's a channel called Alice FM.
Yeah, so Alice FM is basically I built a bot. Like Discord's amazing, but one of the cool things you can do is build things for it. So something I wanted to do for a long time. It was actually seeded by Cheshire Cat. Um, was creating a channel that called Alice FM, and it'll be like sort of nonstop music by request for Alice, basically Alice music or Alice associated music and bands. Like for the first version of the bot is out, and it's really cool. It will post different music depending on the time of day and the mood, and there's like little song descriptions that go along with each song, and there's links to the song. So it's pretty cool, but it's still in its infancy, and anyone who's part of our Discord can request a song or browse our entire catalog. And I'm always looking for feedback, and if there's more features we can build, it will be built. So come join our Discord and check out the Alice FM channel.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it's a wonderful community. I mean, everywhere we go, I just feel so grateful. Whether it's here on one of our streams or
Hmm.
Mad Hammer Army or the Discord, but all just really wonderful people. So yes, come and join us in the Discord universe. Yes. Um, oh, uh, so let's see, getting asked about the inspiration behind "Can You Hear the Stars Cry?" Um, yeah, so that was a song that we wrote for the Labyrinth Masquerade, but it was also um, kind of the idea of like when you see somebody that you really care about going down a dark path, and just that wish for I know that it's impossible to save anyone, but the hope that even if a song or something you say to a person can make a difference and shed some light if they're in a really dark place. So I think that was kind of the inspiration behind it for me. Um, yeah. So yeah, just hoping that the words that were written could reach a heart that needed to hear it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I remember thinking about my intention when writing the guitar, like that guitar riff for this song, was actually
Hmm.
really inspired by The Cure at the time. So I was
Yeah.
listening to a lot of Cure. Um, so I think that's like you listen to the guitar and just like that's definitely there, you know. Yeah, it's funny. Like sometimes my influences come out like all the time, you know, when we're making music. I'll listen back to a song, I'm like, oh no, that's like the exact same thing as this other song. But it's all, you know, then when you listen to it, it's different. So it's just like, you know, when you are making music, it's like there's things that come out and that's your influences.
Yeah. Oh, and I love that it resonates with you. Thank you for sharing that. That really means a lot. I really, I mean, obviously, I love music, and I think one of the many things I love about it is just how it's just a language of the heart, and that it connects us all. And I love hearing when it connects with other people, like things that we put out in the world. Yeah, I feel like it's almost like I envision, like, you know, those scenes in a movie where you're like throwing something out to the night sky, like in the hopes that like an alien will hear it or a being will hear it. And
Mm,
it's amazing when you throw a little frequency out in the world and another soul, you know, picks up on it and it's like, hello, I have heard this frequency and I hear you.
yes,
Yes, yes,
indeed.
yeah.
Yeah, one of the ideas I want to do, I was just thinking of like different ideas for the Alice bot, for the Alice FM bot, is having the ability to look at lyrics for a song. And also I'll probably wind up loading all of, like we basically were creating this lyric art book, but there's no reason why we couldn't use, there's a lot of like behind the music stories that Tosh written for the lyric art book. Like we could probably put that in there too. So there's no limits. So um, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And John is saying we should be in the next heavy metal movie. That would be an honor. A gal can dream. We do have a Spotify account to answer right on. I think if you just search for AL1CE, you'll see our Spotify.
Mhm.
So yes, yes.
Yeah, and if you're wondering if you need a Spotify account to take part, I don't think so. We do have Spotify like embeds in the Discord, Alice bot or whatever. But you should be able to just listen to a little clip, then click on and listen to the full song. And then there's also the ability to watch the music video for each song, because most of our songs do have some sort of um, associated music video on YouTube. So that's there. You just click the little video link or icon and it'll just pop up. So that's always a little fun little Easter egg.
Yeah. Um, oh, and Marvelite was asking if our double album is all our songs put together. Well, we actually have other albums. It's this particular collection of songs. And these songs we wrote all together in 2020, or at least the first part of the songs. We wrote 17 songs um, with the intention of it all being on As Above, So Below. But there's songs that we didn't use from that collection. And then but yeah, we have like 13th Hour, we have End of the Beginning.
Hmm.
Um, there's something else.
13th Hour,
What am
End
I
of the Beginning. We've got the Electrical remix
remix
album.
album? Yeah, so we have other albums as well, but yeah, that's just the collection of
Yeah.
songs for this particular group of
Yes.
songs.
And
So
we have
yeah,
vinyl.
yes,
Beautiful
yes,
vinyl.
yeah. Yeah, when we first wrote the 17 songs, we realized that we were like, this isn't going to fit on one album. And then we really started playing around with what the concept was. because it very much felt like a concept album, as do most of our albums, actually. I don't think we've ever written outside of that paradigm. But yeah, like As Above, So Below was a concept that we played around with. So yeah. Oh, and Nightbard, there's a link that Scott posted, but we can post that again to get access to the Discord. So you just have to, I think, just click on the
Yeah,
link and it should take you
I'll throw
there.
it up again. Yeah.
Yes, awesome. Thank you.
I like Discord so much because it's not part of like
Yeah,
the other social media ecosystems. I mean, it's still its own beast, but there's no algorithms. It's just like straight up chat. And
yeah.
let's see.
Oh, do you mind I put that in the Facebook chat as well?
Oh yeah, I did not put
Yes, Michael
that.
was asking about that. Brad is asking. Okay, so what we really want to know is Waffle House, Denny's, or IHOP. I think Waffle House for me. I
Well,
think I have such amazing tour memories of Waffle House. It's like, you've just played a show, it's 2 in the morning, so many places, like, and it's like the place that's open, it just feels cozy and smells amazing. I don't know, I have such great memories of Waffle House, so yes. How about you, Scott?
um, it's really weird. I'm having a Charlie horse in my foot, so I can't really.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I
We'll
can't
talk
really.
amongst ourselves.
Why don't you just? I'm just gonna kind of
Okay,
breathe.
yes. Okay, you do you. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm sorry. Oh, I am. I guess I am a fighter. Yes.
All right,
Yes. Yes.
that is so weird.
Oh, I'm sorry. It, maybe you need more bananas
Yeah, I
or
need some
coconut
bananas
water.
for sure.
Yes.
I don't know
Yes.
what.
Oh, it's the
That was
worst.
weird. That was,
Ah.
what the hell? Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for joining us on the Discords.
Hmm.
Yeah. We love getting to connect with people
And then
on
we'll
the
be doing our
Discords.
inner circle tea time quite soon. I know we've been going on. It's been really very active and quite lively here. So, but after this, we will be doing our inner circle tea time, which is basically like a version of this, but we're on Zoom together and we're just hanging out face to face.
Austin is
Yeah.
asking if the band plays D&D together because it seems like we should. So funny you should ask. A part of our community are friends that created our tea. So we have a tea line. And Justin and Cynthia are the ones that created the tea for us.
Mhm.
And they're amazing and a huge D&D community. They literally rolled a 20-sided die like as part of their ceremony for their wedding, which just made me so happy. I was like, these are our people.
Yeah.
I love them so much. So yes.
Yeah, we got to go to their wedding
Yeah, the
recently, and
band we need
yeah, it was like a big D&D Hobbit fest. Literally, it was awesome. My favorite thing in the world.
yes. Yes.
We got
20 side
D20 as like wedding. What is it?
is like,
Mm,
those little like little gifts that they give everybody, at weddings. So we all
mhm.
got like a 20-sided die as part of the giftings. It was very sweet. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Phoenix says drink pickle juice. I guess pickle juice is a thing.
Yeah, that was
See,
it. Was yeah, good idea.
pickle juice. This is the cure all. I
I
love
need an
it.
injection. I don't know, like Pulp Fiction style.
It's so cool. I see fellow D&D players. Ohio has White Castle, Taco Bell, and Waffle House at 2
Hmm.
in the morning. That's amazing. You have all the things.
We were delivered a big, I don't know what it was. It was like a 20 box of White Castle for one of our shows from a fan of ours in St. Louis, I think.
Hmm.
And I think it just disappeared, that box, in like five
It's
minutes.
okay. So Pete has also brought us food and can attest to the fact that when food gets brought to the band, it gets decimated like little hungry vultures within minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no. There's no saving
Yes.
food. It just disappears in our bellies.
Tour hunger is real. Tour hunger is definitely real. Yes. And I think it was like 30 White Castles, little like I think you guys dusted those
Hmm.
within like minutes. Yeah.
I had at least five. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Gordon beat you on that one.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. Um, oh, we really appreciate your support, Marvelite. Marvelite says you don't need a major label to make a name for yourself. That's awesome. Yeah, obviously it's possible because of y'all. And we've talked to other bands who, starting out or haven't toured a lot. And it's like I love sharing that inspiration that like if you're willing to do the work because it is a lot of work. I'm the one that also does all the tour booking and putting it all together, and it is a heck of a lot of work. But it's the kind of work that doesn't feel like work, if you know what I mean, where it's like it's a lot of work, it's a lot of time, but there's so much joy and love in it that it's just awesome. And then we get to meet awesome people like y'all and get to connect in the ethers and in the
Hmm.
music. So
Yeah.
totally worth it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
if there are any other questions, definitely drop it in the chats. After this, we're gonna have a tea time with our inner circle. Um, but if there's any last questions, send it our way.
I just threw up the inner circle link in the chat in case you want to be a part and jump on the Zoom. We will catch it and send you the Zoom link if you sign up. But we will be there very shortly.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we are so grateful. Thank y'all so much. We usually do these on Sundays. On the Sundays, we're not doing these. I'm doing a series called Unwritten Rules of the Road, where I've been interviewing um, people that are artists or involved in the music,
Hmm.
um, realm in some way. And it's so cool. I've had people that have been professional roadies and label owners, and
Hmm.
it's so inspiring to get to hear like different people and their perspectives. And we all get to talk about what we love, which is all around music. So next week I'm going to be chatting with the singer of Fleshfields, and I'm really excited about that, Ian Ross. And then I actually am having Curse Mackey back on, and we're going to be chatting about a book that he wrote. And like he used to play with Pigface, and so Martin Atkins wrote the original like I think DIY tour book, which we all like most of us have
Like a
read.
Bible. Hmm.
Yeah, I know, seriously, it's just amazing wisdom. And so Curse just put out a book, and so we're going to be chatting about that. Oh, and Radon, it's called Unwritten Rules of the Road. So, yeah, we'll be doing our Unwritten Rules of the Road stream next week, but
Hmm.
I think we'll be doing another Alice stream after that. It happened to fall on that Sunday of Easter, so
Easter
in honor
Sunday.
yes, in honor of the bunny and Easter and Nick's, yes, we will be doing another Sunday stream, and yes, again, wonderful to get to hang out with y'all. Thank you so much for your wonderful support, your questions. It's always such a joy, and amazing, inspiring to see so many people from all over. So, yeah. Well, we hope you have a beautiful rest of your Sunday and start to the week, and I hope you see lots of amazing flowers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Talk to you
Yes.
soon.
And yes, many loves.